Hello everyone, my voice is strong, my name is PyroFalkon, and this is Monster Rancher DX. I am in a good place today, I will talk more about that. Nothing specifically happened, I'm just in a good mood. I'm in a good place in my life and in my mood, and it's just, life is good, etc, etc. This is not to, like, sunshine dump on anyone who's going through some rough times, but you know, sometimes you have good days, and sometimes you have cloudy days, sometimes you have stormy days. My skies are nice and bright, and I feel pretty damn good right now. Hello, everybody. It has been over a month since I have streamed. I've been busy with tax season. I am a tax preparer after all, but now I have a little bit of a break. I feel great, and I've just missed streaming, so that's why we're going tonight. Not out of a sense of duty or obligation, but, well, a little bit of an obligation. I do want to test my voice, so that is what this is, mostly. So far, so good, but if I cough, I'm sorry. It's the one problem with having the mic live. I can't edit out my coughs. But anyway, I will talk more in a hot second once we get going with the actual game, because this is a Let's Play, and I don't want to just sit here and talk about myself the entire time. So last time, we did a Taylor Swift CD, and my favorite group now, pretty much, is Breaking Benjamin. So I want to see if there's... I mean, there's no search result for Breaking Benjamin. What? Do you at least have Phobia? Like, their most famous, probably... Like, what? Okay, none of that is Breaking Benjamin. I had no backup plan. Shit. Well, let's just do a random one then. All of God's Children by the Jackson Southerners? Sure. Let's see what we get out of this. Hello everyone who's in the chat. Ledge, Sharon, Raphael, Holly, Lord Ariados, been a while. Any Sacred Rain Shadows, anyone who's a Monolgali? Nicole the Messiah. Alright, sure, why the hell not? So those of you in the chat who want to name our weird divine wall, go ahead and shout some names at me in the chat. It's a mattress. Go ahead and shout some names at me in the chat. Actually, I don't want that to be a mattress, because if that is a mattress, it has a very disturbing stain on it that I want nothing to do with. You need a lot of Lysol to cover that up. So, well, you guys chat for names. I am extremely sick, or was. I was very sick. I had some sort of respiratory thing. I don't think it was COVID. I wasn't, like, having that kind of problem. But it's one of those things where I've got it. Oh, I actually feel it right here again. I'm having trouble getting the cough out of me. Like, that's just time and rest. Like, I know, and I'm fine, and probably I shouldn't necessarily stream, but I need to test my voice. I want to get back into it, and it has been not a stressful tax season. Oh, there's the first one. Should have a cough counter. Everyone keep a cough counter for me. It hasn't been an overly stressful tax season. It's been really good. The Akamura's helping me with taxes now. She is part of our team. She's doing excellently in her job, and things are just working out. Things are looking really up, and, you know, I'm in a happier place than I've been in a long time. I want more subscribers, I want more fame on YouTube and all of that, but I'm in a place now where if it doesn't happen, that's okay. I'm happy where I'm at. I'm ambitious, I want more, but if this is all there is, I'm not going to kick myself. I'm not going to cry about it. I'm not going to bitch and moan about it. I'm happy just to be here. It's fun, and I like performing for you guys. Alright, we're checking out the names here. It's a piece of Seraphim Wander? Or Wonder? I like Seraphim. That sounds more like a pixie name. And our mattress doesn't seem like he's that... I don't know why I'm gendering the mattress. Anyway. Oh, Wonder as in Wonderwall? That's actually pretty funny. You know what? It made me laugh. Wait a minute. Yeah. Wonder is in Wonderwall. Hey, we were talking about music anyway. I was getting pumped up with some downstate, so why not? Let's do Wonder the Wall. Will it be Wonder? Yes. Okay, let's see what your stats are. Those are pretty decent starting stats. If I remember right, models are generally difficult to raise, but they have an inherent defense and they're pretty decent. They've got a solid chunk of moves. Generally, models, if I remember correctly, are more power-based than intelligence-based, but this one's more intelligence-based. Maybe we can do some magic attacks or something. I don't know. We're just gonna go to the ranch, because as you all know, I don't min-max or plan too much in Monster Rancher. I just have fun. Hello, Atlanta Finest. Thank you for joining the stream. I believe you are new, or at least a relatively new chatter, but I'm glad you are here. And I am glad to spend this evening with you all. It's just been a good day. I can't... This is there seems to be a thing against happiness for public figures. Like, we're not allowed to be happy. We shouldn't be sour, but we should keep our emotions in check or whatever. But I'm in a good place, dude. Like, that's just... I'm in a good place right now. So he picked the carrot and then ate it with his weird wall bits. Wonder feels sorry. Yeah. I'm sure he does. Keep working, you douche. Yeah, sure, we'll go intelligence defense build. No, I'm not giving you rest after 1 week of work. The hell is wrong with you? Get to work, you douche. So this little asshole is going to be hard to raise. That's fine. Damn, Holly. Yes, punish it. She's ready to get out the pitchfork. Wonder was very disappointed. Well, I'm sure he is. It's because he slept when he should not have slept. I don't think I've ever done an intelligence defense build. That sounds interesting. No, he's not eating it. He's just, like, ripping it out of the ground, and he's not really doing anything with it. He's just hucking it. Yeah, we're not going to the official tournament. He hasn't done a single drill yet that was positively done, Holly. No! You don't work on the second week. Work harder. Good God. Like trying to corral Nisi to do anything. You sure this thing's intelligent? I mean, he got in an extra nap, so... I mean, there's some smartness to that, I suppose. Alright, now you can rest, I guess. I really probably shouldn't, but it's fine. Word Ariado says, I'm glad we're both in places. Work has been good, and I'm not single at the moment. Life is good. Good job, Ariados. Yeah, like... Man, I just want to, you know... I've been doing YouTube for so long that y'all, especially anyone who's been a fan of mine for longer than 5-6 years, you've seen me go through a lot of ups and downs. And I've just... And I think everyone does. But especially creatives kind of have to go through it. Like, I had to go through my sense of entitlement with my subscriber count for a while. I had to go through my arrogance. I had to go through my swagger. I had to go through my down periods. You have to go through it because then you learn how to mentally process it. Or you don't learn how to mentally process it, and then you become a sniveling pile of goo on the ground and you can't function as an adult. So I've gone through my crap, and again, I'm not saying anything's perfect, and I'm not saying I want to stop at 9,700 whatever subs I have. You know, I am ambitious. I want to be as big as Markiplier or whatever. But, you know, I'm just happy to be here at this point. And there's the Akamura in the background doing Akamura things. And she settles down over my shoulder and then hides behind me. The wall is bad at picking plants. Yeah, who would have guessed? With his weird chunkiness. God, he grows hands, Akamura. Yeah, look, see, he just had a wall, or an arm that you... It's probably fine. So yeah, and that's why we're doing Monster Rancher. It's easy on the voice. I was so sick for a minute, when Akamura and I were coming home from the tax prep office, I was like, I'm not sure if I can even do the Cecil voice. I didn't get the breath out, because, like, when I do the Cecil voice, it's very breathy, and it comes from here. It doesn't come from, like, my chest. It comes from the back of my throat. So, all I went was, ah! And, like, that's all it took to start a massive coughing fit, and I couldn't breathe. So I was unable to do the Cecil voice for a good 2 or 3 weeks, but for the most part, I think I'm mostly healed. I just have a few coughs, and I can't overly stress my voice right now, but I feel pretty good. So I feel good, I think I look good, my hair is all shampooed and pretty, and it's just a good day, man. It was a good day. I'm busy, I'm a little tired, but I'm satisfied tired. You know what I mean? It's been a busy time at the tax office, but satisfying work. I enjoy it. No, Cecil is good news for me, indeed. But unfortunately, I am back healthy. There's 2. I'm healthy enough that I can do the Cecil voice, at least to a limited degree. Catching up, Pyro just have to be a phoenix? As in, I have to be a phoenix? I will rise from the ashes and get millions of subscribers. That is what I am doing. What? That was weird. That wasn't responding to my button presses. Swift monsters? What? Oh, because of Taylor Swift. Yeah, I tried to do a Breaking Benjamin CD, but apparently Breaking Benjamin CDs are not in the database. So I just went with something random, and it was the Jackson something. Not the Jackson 5, but the Jackson Luminaries? I forget what it was called. Anyway. What? Red? What's red? Oh, a Taylor Swift? Yeah, of course it is. Why did I even ask? I knew before I asked what red must have meant. Ugh, a face. He's been disciplined too much. Well, if he fucking actually works, I wouldn't have to discipline him, Holly. No. Good God. I've never had Now, his morale or whatever is up there. He's failing a lot, but you know what? Maybe once he actually gets into a match. Yeah, I'm strict. I have to be strict. He's being a prat. Oh, fine. You can have rest this week, even though it's gonna upset me. You would get a lot of views if you rise from the ashes. That sounds like some YouTube shit. I'll pull a Jesus, and then we'll get some Jesus numbers. When is the next freaking official tournament? It's not this way. Let's try this one. I miss... Which was it? There was one of the Monster Rancher... Oh, I think it was 4, where you could plan ahead. I know Evo did it. You could, like, sign up for a tournament... No, Evo didn't do it, because Evo didn't have tournaments, right? So, maybe it was Monster Rancher Advance 2. One of them you could sign up ahead of time, and the assistant would remind you about... I think it was Advance 2. God, I loved Advance 2. It was really, really good. Like, oh, hey, Okami, it's been a while. Life is a roller coaster. And yeah, that's another reason why I want to enjoy the... Wonder is gone! I had a feeling this would happen. I'll ask Fimba to find your monster. Wonder is back. Oh, okay. Want it to rest? Sure, I was gonna do that anyway. Wow, she really freaked out for a second there. Yeah, so, oh, crap, but that means I did miss the tournament day. Well, there's another one on March 1, so let's do 1 week of training and then rest, and then we'll try it again. You know, I just realized I'm doing all these intelligence trainings, and I never actually checked his moves. So if he doesn't have intelligence-based moves, then I've been wasting a lot of my time. Okay, he's got 1. Sound wave. High hit percentage, medium damage, a little bit of guts checking. Okay. I mean, we can try. What's the worst that can happen in the E class? We get humiliated? Yeah, man. Anyway, I know there's going to be dark days ahead just because that's life. It is a roller coaster. So when we have good days, fuck it. Let's celebrate it, or at least enjoy it. I mean, there's going to be plenty of busy days ahead. And there's going to be days coming up especially coming in March, middle of March, where I'm going to be so busy, y'all probably won't even see me on my Discord, because it's going to be such a busy time in the tax office. So I have time tonight. Let's enjoy it. Let's have a good time. Let's play some Monster Rancher and make fun of Wonderwall. And if you want to make fun of Wonderwall some more, hit that subscribe button down there. Yeah, how's that for a kind of okay transition? I think every time I say subscribe, like subscribe, hit the subscribe button. YouTube does the little blinky-do on the subscribe button now, which is kind of cool. So I like that. And oh my god, that is a very high hit percentage. Oh, 56. Okay, it was only high because he was confused. Let's just hang out for a minute. Let's see how this goes. I don't want to spam. Okay, well, I'm going to spam when he's at 99% to hit. It's a good quote, Ledge. So yeah, like, yeah, man, it's just good. It's nice. And it's nice knowing who your friends are, right? So, y'all showed up to my show, so I appreciate it. I appreciate all of you. And so far, we're still at that phase where I can read every comment and I can generally talk to everyone. I mean, I am busy, but if I'm not so busy that I'm sleeping or gasping for air, then I try to respond to everywhere and to everyone. So today will be a medium-length stream. I'm going to try to go through Wonderwall's entire lifespan like I did last time with... What was our monster's name last time? I don't remember. The purple dinosaur? I do not remember what we named him. I feel bad. My memory is starting to go when it comes to keeping everything straight. If you're watching this live or very soon after release, I do have plans for the channel. We are going to continue .hack IMOC as soon as my voice is just a little bit better. I'm planning on recording probably on Sunday or Saturday evening. I don't think we're going to do streaming Saturdays until tax season's over. It's just a little much right now with doing .hack also because those episodes take a while. But that's okay. You know, maybe I can sneak in a stream here or there like I'm doing now. But we're going to get back to .hack, and then we'll probably finish .hack before the end of tax season. So after that, I'm going to have a few things I want to do. We're going to play some short games on the channel that I've wanted to do for a while. Like my number one like I'm not trying to keep secrets or whatever for most of it, but my number one game I want to play for the show for tax season, because it's so short, is Super Adventure Island 2. I started that series literally 10 years ago on the show, and I never finished it, even though I was probably 2 episodes away. And that was back when I only did 15-minute episodes. So, you know, YouTube has changed, I've changed, my presentation has changed, our production values have changed. So I want to do that game for real. And that should only take me a few episodes at 30 minutes each. I'm a better host now, and I know how to more aggressively edit, so I think you'll like it. But I also want to just play a few other short games, just to fill some time, get some videos, and then once we get out of tax season, we'll be back to normal. And I have a few plans. Did it just pee on him? Did my sentient wall just discourage a robbery at a museum by pissing on a would-be robber, and because of that his defense level went up? God, Monster Rancher is weird. This almost makes me want to raise a doodle. Yeah, let's do the official battle. I mean, he's a little tired, but we'll be all right at the E-class. Oh, it was Swifty. That's right. We named him Swifty. Barura's running away, so we're definitely on the right. We're on the right, whatever, path. And yes, I agree, Ledge. The sound of the whatever wall, the audio blast, is a bit on the loud side. Here, tell you what, I'm going to turn down our volume. And turn down the game volume just a wee bit, because I agree, that's a little shrieky and sharp. Let me check my audio readouts, because I was not doing that during the last battle. Okay, are you done trying to nip me? Okay, that's a little better. I was watching the audio readout. I think it'll be okay. Wonderwall, the Golden Shower. I mean, I have a feeling Oasis's song would not be as beloved as it was if you interrupted the bitchin' guitar solo by just pissing on your audience. Although, who knows, in 2024 internet, probably that would lead to more fame. Would you please stop trying to eat me? Although, really, this is actually a pretty good strategy because he's not doing damage. I can just sit here and outlast him at this point. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, you suck. Wow, intelligence tank build is awesome. The enemy monsters are doing spam, spam, spam. I kind of like that the remakes made the monsters more aggressive. If I remember right, in the original release of Monster Rancher, what it was the enemy monsters would not attack if they were below 40 guts. And I think it's because they were trying to keep their guts up so they retain some accuracy. Whereas here, now, with the remakes, they will attack you regardless. They are a lot more aggressive. And it makes sense, because you could kind of... now, I don't have the inner workings of Monster Rancher. I don't like playing that way in games usually, in general. But I do recall that tank builds, at least in Monster Rancher 1's original release, were a little OP because the enemy would not attack you very much, and since they waited until their guts were above like 40, if they had extreme power attacks, they wouldn't get more than 1 or 2 of them off per fight because they would expend all of their guts too quick. So the tank builds were really good because you could just absorb the punishment and then just kind of pick them off a little bit and easily win. So now you can't do that as much. But you can still see that clearly having a defense build is still pretty good. So I'm going to piss on some more men. That's probably going to be a short. Anyway, I'm going to go piss on some more men to get stronger after I consume some fish. You like that, Future Pyro? Did you like that gap in there so you can do a future short? Someone's going to quote that back at you. It's probably fine. Look, Akamura. I have never earned a better $100 and increased my defense than when I piss on a man. Like, that. Yeah, see ya. Alright. No, we are not doing an OnlyFans for any reason, let alone pissing on dudes. 3, I think. Or did I cough again and I didn't count it? That's at least 3. Ugh. Okay, so far this is working out really well. I think if we can get to defense 200, we'll be ready for the D class. Hello, Jeremy. Thank you for joining the stream. Do you still need to put the disc in? No, I'm playing the remake, the DX remake. I'm playing this on Steam. There's a link in the... Oh, yeah, I forgot to say. Koei Tecmo gave me the game for free, which was very kind of them. They're probably regretting it after all this talk about pissing on dudes. But anyway, that was the wrong move to use. So with the remakes, there's just like a database, and you pick your CD from the database. You can click a random button if that's the way you want to do it, or you can search by album name or artist. But not every CD in existence is in there. I'm not fully sure, and in fact I'm curious how they determined which music artists go in and which don't. So last week we had Taylor Swift. All of her albums seem to be in there. But this week I tried Breaking Benjamin and Breaking Benjamin isn't in there at all, which is strange. It's not like Breaking Benjamin is some sort of obscure band, so that's why I'm curious what they determined, or how they determined it. But whatever the reason, it's still interesting to try it. It costs $4,000 to rebuild the house. Okay, Holly. It'll take about a month. Okay, Holly. I don't quite have the lilt that I usually do when I do the Holly voice, so my voice is not 100% recovered, but it's getting there. I feel a lot better than I have the last few weeks. If only the persistent cough would go away, then I'd be a lot better off. It's 2024. There's probably a market for it. Who was the streamer? You know what? I don't even want to care. I don't even want to know about her name, but I'm trying to remember who the streamer girl is who sold her bathwater, which was brilliant because it. You know who it was? Who was it? Belle Delphine. Because it's brilliant because she doesn't have to prove it. You know, like, it's entirely possible she was just bottling tap water and be like, oh yeah, I totally bathed in this. Like, and idiots would still I'm sorry, I shouldn't call people like that idiots. But people would still buy, this stuff. Galleon model monsters don't look like living creatures. Well, come to think of it, they can pop out of their limbs. I wonder if someone's inside. I'd like to be inside. Ha 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 ha. Don't be silly, you dumb freak. No, I guess not. Anyway, it's just a rumor. A rumor? Yes. I don't know in detail. They say ones that don't resemble living creatures have another monster living inside, or something. Another monster living inside of them? Ah, forget it. It's just a rumor. Good luck. Is that just like the training lasts 4 weeks? Oh yeah, I know that. I wonder if that's like the hint that there's a doodle in the game. I made a doodle in the original run of Monster Rancher 1 I did for the channel, but I don't remember the sequence to get that. But that could be something we look forward to. I fucking hated the doodle, but I had to respect his game because he was so goddamn weird. Catching up, I do a pretty good Holly voice. You do, Holly. I love Monster Rancher with the exception of Kaiju. I didn't really care for that one. I tried to love it, and we started it on the channel. I just didn't maintain it. There was something that I didn't like about it. Like, I didn't hate it. I didn't even dislike it. But it kind of lacked a soul that would bring me back to it day after day or month after month or whatever. And I'm not sure what it was that was lacking. Because there was a lot of flavor text, and that was kind of fun. I enjoyed that aspect of it, but something just didn't gel with me on that game. But I'm glad it exists because anything to get more Monster Rancher out there is good for the community. Because you all know, if Koei Tecmo ever decides to re-release 4, like forget 3 and Evo, even though I love Evo, but if they ever decide to re-release 4 with updated graphics and on Steam and shit, well, first of all, you know I'd be all over that. But second of all, it is a license to print money. Especially if they do it the same way they did 1 and 2, where they don't have any DLC, they don't have any microtransactions. It was $30 for 2 games, and it works so well with the gimmick where you don't have to worry about the CDs. Like, it's great. And they really, really should do 3 and 4 again. I would be all over that shit. There would definitely be a third run of the game on the show if they just re-release 4. Make it happen, Koei Tecmo. Listen to PyroFalkon. You're one of your bigger fans out there. Bad Pyro, you'll kill your throat. Yeah, that was a test. That was definitely a test. And Cecil may not be around again for today because I don't think I could do that again because that was hurting. But at least I proved that I could do it without completely destroying my vocal cords and That's the most important thing. Because, like, the whole thing is I cannot get rid of the cough unless I do something gross. So, okay, I'm going to say something gross. I promise this is just, I'm trying to make conversation. I'm not trying to gross you out. If you don't want to hear, like, medical stuff, maybe tune out for, like, 2 minutes. Final warning. So, what's been going on now that I've mainly healed is that especially in the morning, I feel there's, like, a chunk of phlegm here. And because I've grown up and was raised, like, very polite and couth and, you know, you don't do certain things, I cannot usually bring myself to spit. And, you know, there's all the like, the stereotypes of especially rednecks who will, like, hawk a loogie. And that's actually good for you to do when you're sick because it gets all the crap out of your lungs and your throat. But I can't get myself to do it because of my brain is like, my brain will fight me on it, and I can't do that. But that's, like, the best way I can feel better. And in the last few weeks, or last few days, like, my body doesn't give me a choice. I'll cough and get it out of me, and then I feel great. But I need to do that more so I start to feel better, and I just can't force myself to do that. You know what I mean? It's very strange. It's just mental programming that I'm trying to get over. And some days I can get over the mental programming and do things that I want to do. But other days, you know, it is what it is. But I'm getting better. I'll be fine. I'll probably be 100% by Sunday. I just want to shake the cough, and then I'll be back to full strength here on YouTube. It's illegal to spit in Singapore? What? You know that too? How do you know that? What a weird law. Well, I don't know. There are dumber laws out there. So, you know, anyway, I'm done speaking about gross things. What? Interesting. Do you want a mic? And I promise I'm not being malicious here. Just, okay. It's okay. I know, you're tired. Akamura's job at the tax service is she is what's called a processor. So when the rest of us do a tax return, we're always double-checked. And in general, because I'm the manager of our tax prep store, you know, I don't see very many returns personally every day. I'm doing the administrative stuff. I'll still see, like, maybe a maximum of 4 returns, which is nothing, unless we're excessively busy. Akamura has to look at every return from all 7 offices in our group. And so she looks at probably a dozen returns, if not more, per day, just for hours at a time. And so her little Akamura brain and Akamura eyes just swim by the time the night is over. And she has to turn her brain off, and I get that. I was in that boat last year, but the boss made some changes so we don't have to do that this year, and it's been very nice because I get to come home and my brain is mostly relaxed. Relaxed enough that I can do Monster Rancher with no problem. Gum chewing is also illegal? Huh. Because they don't want you to spit it out on the sidewalk, they want to keep everything clean? That's so interesting. That is so gross, Atlanta Finest. I just caught up on what you were saying about the bathwater. I'm sure someone did. That makes me sick thinking about. That is fucking creepy. Oh, but that does remind me, speaking of selling stuff. So for the longest time, I was under the impression that YouTube... I'll back one step up. YouTube doesn't want subscriber counts to be as powerful as they once were. That's part of the reason why subscriber counts are now truncated all across YouTube. You know, you don't get an exact subscriber count on anyone's channel but your own. You get to see the first 3 significant digits, and that's it. So, that's fine. But one part of the reason why people like me who are on the lower end of the subscriber counts chase those numbers so bad is because with the subscriber counts, that's usually the way YouTube unlocks features. Like, you don't get to monetize anymore unless you hit 1,000 subs and a few other things. So, as much as I'm ambitious, I'm not tearing myself up over trying to get every subscriber in the world, but I am focused on getting the subscriber counts that will allow me to... Wow, that hit fucking hard given my defense. Uh-oh. That's a problem. Ah! Hold on a second. I actually have to concentrate for a moment. Ah, get him. Whew, that was close. Anyway. I'm still focusing on certain subscriber counts that will unlock features, and for the longest time I thought you don't get to open a store on the YouTube video page until you're at 10,000 subscribers. And I don't know why I thought that, but I was poking around my YouTube settings the other day, and surprise, I have access to a storefront. I could be selling PyroFalkon merch right now. So if you have ever been interested in sticking my logo on stuff, I'm going to try to get that going. And if you are interested in seeing or helping me promote the brand, let me know what you want my logo on. Like, do you want a t-shirt? Do you want a polo shirt? Do you want a coffee cup? I have some things already in mind that I want to do. And one of the things we do sell that I've lost the ability to do so, we sell pins, like lapel pins. I'll even hold one up to the camera since now I have face cam. I had face cam when I first started this. So this is a lapel pin that I have of my logo. See? It's very small, but it's good to just, you know, pin to your shirt or whatever. And these only cost $10, and they are individually lasered on the back with a number. So, unless you have a lucky number, you're basically getting the earliest one in the batch. And y'all can thank Holly in the chat for that particular merch idea. She suggested it back in, I think, 2019. And we got the pins in 2020, but I haven't been able to really advertise them. So now I'm hoping I can actually start selling them. And they'll ship from me, you know, I'll even write a little note for you. And if, you know, we still have a lot of numbers available. I bought 200, and we've got well over half of the numbers still left, because there weren't a lot of people who knew that they existed. Reduced fees training that, no, he's very tired. Let's not do that. So, yeah, so I'm going to look into that. Now, you're probably not going to see any action with that kind of thing until... Hey! Wait. What voice? Was I doing Morgan for him? I'm heading south this time to the ancient ruins of Reno. Yep, that's the one. Let it go? Okay, let me think. Well, he does have high intelligence. Well, are you up to it? Sure. It'll be for 4 weeks. Is that okay? Sure. Okay. Okay, I'll go with you. Really? Thank you. We should leave that Cecil voice chat behind so he doesn't ruin my ears. You ready? Pyra, we will return after a month, you dumb bastard. Let's go. What'd you call him? Oh, that's cute. I don't recall that animation. What was that? I don't recall ever seeing that before. I mean, I don't know Monster Rancher 1 as much as I know the others, but was there always like an ability check before going on an adventure before? I don't recall that. At last! Are these Reno's ruins? Correct. I'm gonna do some gambling and then visit a prostitute. There once was a thriving culture here, a culture of prostitutes. I see. Reno City's culture is vastly different than those of the Salem or Hartville. Is there a chance that we'll see some monsters here? Well, I'm not sure. I'm excited. Let's see. Okay. Which way now? Let's just go left. Like, we'll pick left for every possible choice. I don't remember what I need to do here. I think I have to get back before the day is 0 or something. Uh-oh. We're blocked. Should we let... Yep. Try to smash it. No, we can't break it. We can't go further. Okay, you know what? If I remember right, that's based on your strength rating, and he has garbage strength. Lord Harrido says number 69. I forgot about that. Yeah, so all the mods got first choice on numbers. And I believe everyone's got theirs. I can't remember, Ledge, if you have one. I think you do. But if you don't have one, Ledge, let me know, because you deserve a pin. So if those take off, I want to do more. And the best news is we even have some in the EU. Our mod, Mark, has... Oh, this must be part of a rundown office building. Office? What kind of office? Someplace having to do with monsters. You know, like every other damn thing in this goddamn world. I said damn twice. So this was an office. You have mud in your ears? Since it's run down and decayed, it'll take a lot of work to check. But I think it'll be worth it. Come on. Okay. Ugh. Let's go this way. Oh. I thought we were facing the thing on the left. Hope we'll be back soon. He's got to be lost. What? Let's find him. Aren't you supposed to be smart, Wonderwall? We're almost out of food. Let's eat the wall, or let him starve to death. Or both. We better give up and get out. It's every man for himself. But there'll be a next time. Probably Wonder will be okay. Okay then. Wonder is still missing. Who's Wonder? What? Hope you find it soon. I'm not fucking looking for him. That's the desert. Are you kidding me? My pasty, pale skin is gonna wind up getting all chapped and red. He can eat some sand. Is it Pyro's tax office? What? No, if it was my office, I wouldn't let it look like that. It was all run down and gross. I'm kind of a clean freak when it comes to my office. Well, that's not true. Not a clean freak, just an organized freak. If it was a mess, I'd be piling... What? Oh, excellent. Oh, that's very sweet, Ledge. So, for those who don't know, if you want to know a Pyro meme that doesn't... We don't talk about it as much anymore, but... if you ever want to know what quote 27 is, you can type it in the chat, ! Quote space 27. And that is, it wouldn't be PyroFalkon without technical difficulties. I actually want to get a coffee mug by popular demand where it's ! Quote 27, but it's upside down on your coffee mug. So if you're reading it correctly, you have had a quote 27. You've probably had a quote 27 all up in your lap. So, that is one thing I desperately want to make. I just need to get things going with the storefront and everything. I will absolutely have one of those myself. I'll probably have it in the tax office. So, hello again! You want to get lost again? Where are you planning on going? I'm going back to Titus Temple. Can you lend one? I don't think so. Let's not for this time, since he got lost once. Because I also... Could you hand me that water bottle? Or is that too far away for you? Let me grab my water. I will be right back. Everyone gets to see my ass now. It's like I have a full body and not just a face. Ugh. Water is infinitely better for you than soda when you have a bad throat. Hashtag Pyro drink. Wait. Yeah, why didn't Nightbot do the quote? Is Nightbot not even here? Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a second. Huh. Nightbot's not responding. Alright, well I'm gonna figure that shit out. Oh, I bet it's because I changed my password. We had a... You probably heard of that data breach that was huge about a month ago, so I wound up changing all my passwords, including YouTube, so that could be why. Anyway, I'm afraid we can't this time, Karn. I understand. See ya! Sorry. Don't be. We'll kick you, you dumb bastard. We'll see you when we're back. Wonder as well. I know what I said. Alright, so... when is the next official? That's not an official, but that... we could try it. I really... want to get our defense a bit higher. Defense is holding at 181. Come on, man. Get better. He has missed... he has missed so many training bits. Yeah, he's failing way more than he's succeeding. I'm gonna... can I somehow do this with... hold on, where's... no, well, maybe. I'd have to... what if I do it here? Come on. I've got a heavy shirt on, so it doesn't want to... that's what I really should do. I should be wearing that every time. How's that? Yeah, you can kind of see that, right? Is that showing up? That's a little off. I think I'd have to clip it to, like, my jacket or something. I'll have to think about how to do that from now on. Anyway, buy the pins. If you are in my Discord and you're interested in a pin, DM me and I will make it happen. Because right now, we don't even have a post office box, but I'll figure it out. And I'll make sure we arrange something so you can have a pin. At least until I get shit organized. Which will have to wait until tax season is over. Alright, so there's a match tomorrow. Let's go ahead and rest this week. He's marked as easy now, but he's not really giving me a choice here. I need to, I guess, be a bit meaner to him. Just force him to. Pyro ass. Oh, my pyro ass was off frame? That's probably good. I don't want to break anyone's monitors with my pyro ass. That is one person's opinion, Akamura. Yeah, well, that's true. That is, you are the most important opinion. Alright. Oh, his power is a little scary. We really need to get our defense higher. Alright. Nice dodge. Nice dodge. Nice hit. Yeah, he's going to need a little bit more offense. Soundwave's not bad, but I'm going to need a little bit more going on before I can guarantee that I'm going to survive. Yeah, that's a hard hit. We need some life points and we need some defense. So that's not bad. Like, I'm surviving those shots okay, but it's not something I want to rely on. At least my to-hit is better than his. But if the strategy is that you're a tank, you're going to need either vast amounts of defense or vast amounts of HP to make up for the fact you're going to get smacked around. And that is where I'm at right now. There we go. Spam, spam, spam. Alright. Dang. Now you're coughing. Akamura is the one who got me sick. We're not sure exactly who got her sick, but didn't you get sick while you were still at McDonald's, or was that... that was a while ago. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that's right. You didn't get sick until well, no, but you didn't even start in the tax office until, like, the first or second week of February. Oh! Well, yeah, that's an appropriate animation. Alright. Well, Wonder takes his first loss, and Once again shows why he needs some more hit points and some more defense. Actually, that was probably lucky because I think he was hit for exactly... Yeah, he was hit for exactly how many hit points he has. If it had been more, then we would have gotten into possible injury or death territory. But he survived it because it just knocked him out. It didn't do any worse damage. So we definitely need more defense and life if we're going to get much further than this. And our attacking isn't all that much, or intelligence isn't all that much better either. But at least we're doing a little bit on that front. Wow, that's very little damage. Let's switch to a physical attack. See if we get... Oh, that's even worse. Yep. He's definitely an intelligence monster, but... No, we're gonna lose this one by percentage. Spam, 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 spam. It's the only chance we got. I think we may have beat... No, he got us just by a smidge. Well, that's okay. At least we know Wonder's limit. He's gonna have to... Why did you... You didn't have to fall apart just because you lost by decision. Alright, whatever. It's alright, we got lots of training to go then. No, I'm not encouraging him. We've been too nice to Wonder. He needs to get off his dumb face and start frickin' actually doing the training and not just pissing about like he's a cat in a cornfield. I don't know what that meant either. My metaphors are running out on me. It's fine, Akamura. Probably. Let's do defense. What? Yeah, that's what I thought you said. Okay, well, he's surviving a sandstorm while growing a face out of his face. So, that's probably good. Ah, shit. That was a funny animation. Okay, well, at least he's gaining some points now. Now he got a defense level. That's what I was hoping to see. I think the next thing I need to work on is his life. Because high defense plus high life equals a high chance of success and high chance of actually surviving. I'm not gonna punish him. He at least tried. Alright. Yeah, no, we're not doing the official tournament, Holly. It's fine. I am gonna work him a little harder, but we're not gonna completely destroy him. It's already been 2 years. I'm actually a little nervous about how much progress I'm gonna make, if any. Where's life? Logging. Logging is life. Somewhat. You just slept. Fuck off. Go do the chopping of the trees before I chop you. Let's see. What? Oh, I don't like that animation. I don't like that animation at all. Akamura would hate that. She hates, like, tree fingers, like for living trees. This is somehow 1,000 times worse. Nope. Don't like that in the slightest. Wonder seems tired. Too fucking bad. Get back to it. 3 actions and a rest. Yep, that's the only way we're gonna get up there with any sort of speed. Wonder is very tired. Yeah, so's your mom. I'm sorry, Holly, you're not John Steele. Unless you're John Steele. Are you John Steele? Are you my old nemesis? Alright, let's see if I can do another... Yeah, there we go. Yep, have fun. Punch that thing. Or pee on it. You know, whatever. Why did it quiver after it was peed on? Someone have a sledgehammer that we can use to just smash up this Oh, he peed on it twice. I missed that. I missed that the first time. I wondered why it quivered. I was too busy looking at myself in the camera. Anyway, if someone has a sledgehammer I can borrow... Oh, he got a new technique. Okay, well, I guess you're spared from the sledge for one more day. But you better start actually winning some matches. I am running out of money. Hunter seems under too much stress. Okay. That's fine. We'll rest a bit and look for another off-brand tournament. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna skip the official again. I don't think he's gonna get through it. So let's just... Oh, I should have looked ahead, actually. Let's look ahead and see if there's any other tournaments that we can do that are a little off-brand. Pyro, I want you to get a picture of John Steele to lay up in the back and throw darts out when upset for the show. Funny you say that. We are actually planning on redecorating the background just a little bit. So you can see over my shoulder there. Yeah, there. That's my light bar. And I want to move it so it's not on camera, because if the light bar hadn't been on camera, then the back wall would be nice and evenly green instead of this like blast of light right here. So what I want to do is we want to move that light off frame, and then we're going to move the paintings that are currently above my head over a little bit so you can see them better. But then that'll give this section here a little bit of not anything on my back wall. So that would be a good place for a John Steele picture. Or, actually, the Akamura got me a beautiful present a few years ago. It's a poster of all the Final Fantasy VI characters in a really amazing pose with phenomenal artwork. It's not an official painting, I don't believe, or not painting, picture. It's not official art, but it looks amazing, and I really have wanted to show it off, which is why that's the plan for that section of the wall. But, you know, well, that is also a post tax season kind of situation, because most days now, I'm too tired to do anything once I get home, or at least too mentally tired. Okay, so let's train this week, and then rest, and then try the C class again. So, my comfort game has... This is such a bad idea. Y'all can't see the pin. No, it's like off frame, because it's weighty, so it's off my shirt. Anyway, God, I love this thing. The rubber back, like, here, look at that. I'm gonna fucking do my sales pitch. So the backing is rubber that doesn't, like, catch, in my case, my chest hair. So it doesn't hurt and it can't scratch you because it's just rubber. But it's a black pin that... Let's see, yeah. It's a black pin that shows the logo, and it's recessed, and you can see it's embossed. Like, I love this thing. This was made by a company called The Studio, and it's just awesome. It's slightly bigger than a quarter. I highly encourage you to get one, and I really want to get an actual storefront going so I can sell those, because I find them awesome. They're so cool. Anyway. Yeah, everything is post-tax season right now. That's basically... Oh, yeah, the subject I was going to talk about. I'm so brain dead right now by the time I get off of work that I want to play something that doesn't involve a lot of numbers. Because I'm looking at numbers all day, and I'm squinting at numbers. I want something in my face that's big and pretty and that I can turn my brain off to. So my comfort game the last week has been Hard Space Shipbreaker. Since I've done it already on the show, I haven't wanted to record it again or anything like that. I don't want to stream it because by the time the day's over, with all due respect to all of you, I'm tired. I don't always want to stream. Today's been an exception. I feel good. Probably because this is the first day in a while I've felt like myself. So I haven't really wanted to stream Hard Space Shipbreaker, but it's been a great, relaxing time, and it's so nice, dude. So nice to just relax. I don't even do that usually outside of tax season. Okay, fat dog. God, he's so Nisi shaped. Do you see him, Akamura? Yeah, right? It is your cat just in a different color. It is so Nisi shaped. Nisi is very upset that we both work at the tax office. Her newest thing is when it's time for me to wake up, there's an alarm, obviously, that goes off, and that's her breakfast alarm. So she likes me getting up for breakfast because that means she gets food. So I get up and I do my stuff, and then I usually lay back down, or at least veg. And then there's another alarm that goes off, which is my get the fuck up and go to work alarm. She knows what that alarm is, because she'll usually respond to it by coming over to me and laying on my chest. And then she'll look all superior, and then I have to pet her face, because that's what I do. And then she doesn't let me get up, and then I nearly I'm nearly late for work. So, yeah, it's cats. Cats, man. Cats. But she's super cute about it, and she keeps inventing new things. So, like, the other day I was sitting there getting my shoes on. I got my right shoe on, and then as I picked up my left shoe, she, like, came over and she just put her front paws on my thigh and just looked up at me all sad, like, Daddy, are you sure you're going? I'm like, damn it, I have to pet you again and I'm gonna be late again. So, you know, I'm not whipped by my cat. I'm just a kind soul. That's what it is, and nothing else. So, yeah. The upside is she gets super excited and weird and cute whenever we get home. Like today, she just scratched the shit out of her scratching pad because she was just so excited we came home. Alright, could you please get dizzy? I may have to work on my accuracy next. That's, well, 46% isn't awful when I'm fighting a that. What I really need is a stronger move, because this is okay. This move is okay, but there's going to be stronger ones out there. So really what I should be doing is I should be doing intelligence courses to try to get new moves. That is precisely what I need to be doing. Wonder wins! Oh god, I hate the arms and fingers. And the weird face. Ugh. I'm sure this was someone's idea of a good time, but it's not mine. Alright. Well, we handled that just fine. The next... Do I need this? I don't think I need the Summer Sea Cup. Let's skip this one, and we'll just aim for July 4 and get the official cup. So we'll just train until then. What, is he tired? Is that what he said? Oh, I'm training him easy? Okay, well, I guess that means he's going to be working now. Ugh. Nope. Ugh. See, it's not quite out of me. I'm stressing my voice a little bit, and I don't mind. Like, I know y'all are worried about me and you want me to take care of myself, but there's also, you know, you don't get better by just doing nothing but rest. You have to stress your body just a little bit. Like working out. You're not going to get muscles without pain and wearing out your muscles a little bit. That's part of the process. So, I need to exercise my voice and talk and make sure that I can still do this and make sure I can still do this and be able to get my throat muscles working as they should. So it's fine. Everything is fine. What, Akamura? What, Akamura? Okay. That's inappropriate for YouTube, and I run a family-friendly Minecraft server, so, or Christian Minecraft server, so I'll have you know. So, I don't recall Holly singing the first birthday. I wonder if he was, like, indisposed that day. I'm sorry for sniffing into the mic. You proud of yourself for that one, Akamura? You proud of yourself for what you've accomplished behind me? The hell was I just saying? Lost my train of thought. Oh, I'm sorry for sniffing in the mic. I've been really cognizant about that, too, in, when I do .hack, like, I'm editing out all my sniffs and my coughs. I'm doing my best. Can't do that during streaming, of course, and I know it's gross, and I apologize. Still just trying to get it out. That is apparently one of the problems I have that I didn't realize, that I'm still a little congested. And it doesn't help that right now, and really in general, my living room is very dusty and very dry, and I always have breathing problems this time of year because I can't open the windows because it's so cold. Alexa, what's the temperature? It's 31 degrees Fahrenheit. Alexa, stop. So there's no way I can open the windows and be able to breathe. Now, I do have a humidifier, which I probably should have done before the start of the show. That would have been the intelligent thing. That is a lot of life. And that's a problem because I don't think I'm going to be able to wear him down enough. But we'll see. 'Cause he's got double my life. And that is a problem. That's a problem too. That's a high percentage hit of my life. He took about 10% out from me. And then that was another 5%. So I'm already down 15%, which means I would need to hit a total of about 50 just to get tied with him. That's... Yeah, and then with diminishing returns, it's going to be a little rough. I need to get more intelligence-based attacks. So as soon as we finish the next official tournament, which is this one, then we're going to have to work on some intelligence courses and try to get some more battle options, because we're not going to be able to get very far like this. Still, this is going to be a decent backup monster for breeding, especially with Swifty. And although Swifty probably wouldn't be a good choice, because Swifty was a physical... That was really funny. Swifty is a physical monster, so I don't think that I'm going to be able to really pull that off very well. But we'll see. We'll see how we go. When Holly makes the scare face, you need to pay attention to the game. It's a good way to do it, too, man. It's so weird. It's something that is very in your face. How many coughs am I up to? I've lost count. Alright. Hello, Not Nisi, with your weird Not Nisi butthole. Okay. Well, I beat you very badly last time, so unless we got the crap kicked out of us again. God, you're so fat. You're so Nisi. Alright. That's a baby one, right? Because the thing with Monster Rancher 1 is they change their models based on... I want to say age. I know age is part of it. I don't think weight is actually a thing. And that's one thing that was disappointing about Monster Rancher 4. Everything was the same monster model start to finish of its lifespan. I like the little ones that grow into big ones, or they grow fatter, or grow taller, or grow skinnier, or something. There's just some sort of progression. That would be one change I would make in my perfect Monster Rancher game that Koei Tecmo will never hire me for, even though they totally should. But I would make the appearance of the monsters dynamic based on what you are doing with them. So, you know, stronger monsters are a little beefier. Defense monsters are a little fatter. Skill monsters are... I don't know. I don't know how you would really demonstrate skill. Thinner arms? I don't know. But just something, man. Something to differentiate your monster. I would also do, like, clothing of some kind. Like, I wouldn't go crazy with it. I wouldn't turn Monster Rancher into The Sims. But, like, hell, Team Fortress 2 taught us that gamers love hats. I mean, can you imagine sticking a hat on a Mochi? Or... Why did I bring that one up? Or sticking a hat on a Golem? Or sticking a hat on a frickin' tiger? I mean, it'd be kind of cute. So that'd be one way to customize your little guys. Ow! Ooh, shouldn't have wasted that. That was aggression. I should not have been that aggressive. Come on, get confused again, you dick. Oof. I'm still okay. There's no reason to rush this. There's no reason to spam yet. Now we spam. Spam, 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 spam. Spam, 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 spam. There we go. You're gonna get Dragon Quest builders? So get Dragon Quest builders. Are you getting it on Steam? I was gonna say, we have Dragon Quest Builders 2 on the PlayStation. You played it. You beat it. So... Oh, okay. I was gonna say, so why don't you just play it on the PlayStation? But is it... You just specifically want it on Steam? Okay. Yeah, that's true. And I'm the same way. I mean, I just bought Hard Space Shipbreaker on the PlayStation 5 specifically so I had it on a console also. It's one of the few games that I bought multiple times legit just because I wanted to support the developer. I could have easily run Star Hardbreaker ship, moved it onto the... I could have played Star Wars and just put it on my second monitor, but no, I wanted to buy it on the PlayStation 5 because I wanted to give the devs more money. Because they are... I love that game so much, and it has been just lovely for me. Okay, we're gonna have to be a little bit more aggressive here because, yeah, we were kind of running out of... Yeah, Flame is... Oh, Flame's not doing a lot either. What hit us so hard? Something hit us pretty hard. But I'm staying in Misha's face, so she doesn't really have a lot of options here. Alright, we still won by 8 decisions, so I'll take it. Ugh. Okay. Still doing good. We're running the table so far. 2 matches to go, and we'll be in the B class. That's about as much as I can expect from a Generation 1 monster with my skills. I know people can... It's Pyro's worst enemy, a cute girl. Yeah, cute girls are my worst enemies. They make me do things. That is not what I was saying or thinking, Akamura. I can't take her anywhere, guys. She's the prankster of the office. I have an administrative assistant who has a couple jars of candy on the reception desk for clients. Akamura's favorite prank is to flip them upside down and then hide the lids. So, not only is it a pain in the ass to try to get them back righted without spilling everything, but then you kind of can't secure it from all the friggin' children's dirty, disgusting hands. And she cackles the whole time. Akamura is a merry prankster. Ugh. Alright, come on, baby. Come on, come on, come on. Not you, dick. Oh, that's draining my health, or my will a little bit. Oh, that's okay. We still managed to win, but... I need a heavier hitting move. Like, Soundwave is fine, but it's not... He's like one of the worst Transformers, so I'm gonna need something better in order to get anywhere with the upper ranks. Because, I mean, I may get to C, but that's as far as I'm gonna get without something. Have I ever had a pedicure? I have not had a pedicure. Or a manicure. I don't know what that even really entails, except I have seen I've seen like women sitting in the chair with their finger. That's the manicure, right? Manicure is the hands. Yeah. So I've seen women in the chair with a manicure with their hands in the thing drying their fingers. And that just looks so annoying to me. And if I remember right, that shit damages your nails and your just your nails long term, right? So why? Oh, are you asking because my fingernails look good? Like, I mean, part of the reason my fingernails look so good is because I'm a city boy who just spends all day in the computer, you know? If you watch any political ad or ad for pickup trucks, I always talk to you about down-home country boys who love their trucks and do the ranching and cow some boys and boy some cows and lassos, and like that is the opposite of what I am. So my hands are as not calloused as you can get because I am an indoor, sedentary, white-collar computer nerd. Exactly. Akamura just says she waters me twice a week and turns me toward the sun, and my water is usually 7-Up, hashtag not sponsored. Because I don't take care of my body. Which, there is something I'm going to talk about that too. Thank you for the segue, Jaren. So, we all have our vices. I don't judge. My vice is soda. I drink too much of it. That is what it is, and I also love food, and I am sedentary. And it is not healthy. It's not great, but it is who I am. Now, there is a balance you can have. I don't have to give up my gaming ways or my YouTube ways or my gaming YouTube ways in order to be at least a little fitter. And so I have purchased some workout DVDs. I'm not going to say what it is. I don't want to say what the brand is because if I don't stick with it, I don't want to give them any sort of bad name or anything. That is also a post-tax season thing because by the time I'm home, I'm too tired mentally to do anything physically. But my hope is that after tax season, I finally have found a program that may work for me for a couple different reasons. And if it does, maybe I'll lose some of this face fat in my tummy and, you know, maybe the pyro ass will actually look half decent on camera. And I'm not going to turn this into the workout channel. I'm not the type who's going to suddenly, you know, throw on a real life, like, here's me shirtless, let's see my journey throughout this year. That's not me. But I am hoping that maybe I can lose a little weight. My biggest vice is soda, and that is something I always have trouble giving up. And I don't know if I even want to give it up. But even doing a workout and not changing the diet is going to be better than not working out and not changing the diet. Ideally, I would change the diet and work out, but I know myself, I like cheese and soda too much. I will probably not do that. But I'm just hoping that maybe, just maybe, I will start looking just a little better on camera. So, and even then, that's not even a YouTube thing. Like, I don't care about the face cam part of it. I just want to start working out a little bit for me, you know? And that's the thing. I don't need to brag about this shit, because there's nothing to brag about. I'm not going to suddenly be ripped. Although if I do ever have abs, I'm going to do every video shirtless. But in general, I just want to look a little better. I want to feel a little better. I want to drop a few pounds. That's it. I want my flexibility back. I'm 41 now. Things are a little tougher to get. It's a little tougher to get out of the bed in the morning. My joints hurt a little bit more. You know, I have pain every day. It's a very light pain, but it's still pain that I didn't have in my 20s. And so I want to take a little bit better care of myself. So who knows? Maybe I'll look a little bit different on Facecam this year. Maybe I won't. You know, it doesn't matter. But I'm doing it for me rather than for anyone else. We'll see. Get a soda stream, half the sugar. Yes, I have thought about that, and I still want to try to get something flavored that I can stomach. Since I've been sick the last couple weeks, I've drank, almost said drunk. I have drunk? Which is grammar? I consumed, I, I have consumed a lot of tea. I fucking hate tea, and I still didn't really like the tea I had, but I have found some at least tolerable teas. What is my numbers? Okay, let's do intelligence so I can hopefully get a new move. Because he says something if there's no chance to get a new move, right? So, I'm hoping I get something. Project Neo Pyro? Yeah, sure, why not? Neo PyroFalkon. So, you know, it's a project, and I'm, you know, there was a part of me that did consider it, like, where, you know, the classic thing is to, like, take a picture of yourself from the front, take a picture of yourself from the side to show your stomach gut and the fatness of your face or whatever, and then do, like, daily or weekly or monthly updates. And I thought about it, but my channel is a gaming channel, and when I started YouTube, not started YouTube, so when I started on YouTube, I did make the decision that I didn't want this channel to become, like, a catch-all of random shit, because a lot of YouTubers do that. And I'm not trying to take anything away from them, but you have your A-tier YouTubers, as always, like fucking Markiplier or Jacksepticeye or whatever, and they start off in gaming, but they don't stay in gaming. They stray into doing acting or real-life skits or whatever. And I get that that's fine. Like, I think it's fine. They are pursuing what they want to do. That's great. I mean, good for them, especially if they're making money for it. But for me personally, I've just wanted to be a gamer. It is what I am, and that's why you've come to this channel. Maybe you came for a specific game, but worth it. Maybe you came for a specific game or a specific series. I want him to pee on her. His idea of sending the mail is to show a copy of the letter to the recipient. So in order to deliver the mail, he opens people's private mail, memorizes them, and displays them for all to see in the front yard.
Are these your STD results? Quite a lot of red box.
Yeah, you needed a mic today. Jesus Christ. Anyway. Yeah, man. So, what was I just saying? But yeah, so I don't want to do that. I want to be just a gamer, a gamer YouTube. Oh my god, all I've got is like physical attacks. Boo! I've been in the frickin' intelligence training. Oh, okay. All right, so I can't do that one. How about the accuracy? So I guess Monals are just overall more physical based. So that means a Monal Galley is probably a bad choice. The nice thing about Monster Ranger is you can theoretically beat the game with anything. You just have to know how to train it right and maybe get lucky with golden peaches and shit. But, you know. And you know me, I play for fun. I don't give a two rat's asses about min-maxing or any of that garbage. Let's see. I understand, get over old habits, eat better, exercise a bit more. I'm trying that too, and it's hard. Yeah, of course it's hard. I mean, all that. The hardest part about working out, or just even in general taking care of yourself, eating better, is that it is a fight that you cannot stop. Like, if it was, let's say, like a video game, where it's like, if you do everything right for a month, you don't have to do it again. Like, a lot of people would work out. You can do anything for a month. It might suck for a month, but you can probably do anything you want for a month. But with exercising and taking care of yourself, that is literally a lifelong thing. That's why it's hard to stick with. And I've had trouble sticking with things when I try it. I wound up even getting a Wii Fit. I got the Wii Fit, and I got the balance board, and the whole thing cost me $100, and I used it literally once. $100. And now the balance board is shoved under my bed. I tossed the game in the game cabinet, never touched it again. So, and it didn't connect with me. Sucked that I wasted the money, but the upside is that I at least tried it, you know? I mean, I knew that it didn't work for me. So I'm hoping the thing that I just got is going to help. And if it does, I will talk about it, but I'm intentionally staying a little vague because I don't want to be like, yeah, I got this thing. And I'm not even worried about, like, the size of my audience or anything. But I don't want to be overly excited about it and then it not kind of working out. Which, related to that, I've had a job opportunity be suggested to me. It hasn't been offered to me, but there's a job opportunity that I had never considered before, but it's in my skill set and it's in my interests. And it sounds like a lot of fun. It's freelance. It would let me work off season, off tax season, and still have enough money to get me through, to get me through the rest of the year without compromising the channel. And I hope I get it, but I'm intentionally staying vague about it because if it doesn't happen, I don't want to, like, sound excited or talk about it or name drop the company and then it not work out, or that I just change my mind, or maybe some other opportunity comes along. It's just, you know, I'm not like that. I'm not hype guy, you know? I'm happy in my corner of YouTube. That's all I care about. So, I exercise by working. Now, see that, so for me, that's part of it. When I worked at Walmart for a decade, I had to bike there. So I was biking 4 miles a day in addition to doing the physical work of that job, which was a lot of bending, a lot of moving, a lot of lifting. And it was really good for me health-wise, but now I'm a white-collar worker when I'm not sitting at my computer doing YouTube, so I have to do something different. So I'm really hoping the thing I got is going to help me out. And if it does, and especially if it's noticeable on camera, I promise I will start name-dropping what I did. Because I will be a real-life testament that it actually friggin' works. Alright, anyway, when is the next... Okay, we need to test ourselves now that we're in the B class and we've done a little work. I don't think we're... Gross. Pardon me 1 second. Can't wait until the cough's out of me. I don't think we're going to really succeed well in the B class, but it's good to test our limits, right? Because we got to know how strong we are and where we need to go from here. So, oh, there's the pretty girl. That's the first pixie I think we've had to fight. The other pixie ran away. I got fat, so I committed to doing the One Punch Man workout. Gained 100 pounds. What? What is the One Punch Man workout? I never did see One Punch Man. Or, well, not never. I did watch, like, the opening 2 or 3 episodes, and it just did not gel with me. Okay, would you please stop that with your lightning and shit? Yeah, I've got, like... I still have basically no moves available. This sucks, man. I'm gonna have to start doing every training course to try to get more. But, I mean, luckily, we've got enough defense and life that... I mean, she can scratch at me all day. How much can you destroy your nails against a big old piece of marble? Yeah, I just had to land 1 move. Now the fight's over. Because I can take everything she throws at me. And I'm still going to be fine at the end of the time. I mean, we're going to try for a knockout anyway, but... Spam, 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 spam. There we go. Screw you, Yuno. 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, 10-kilometer daily run. Holy crap. That is a hell of a workout and makes me tired just reading that. I can't do push-ups. I can barely do sit-ups. I can do squats okay. I used to do squats daily. Well, for a month. I didn't stick with it. I never stick with it. But that was really good for my knees. That was when I was, I think about 37, I was starting to feel this way. And I was trying to do something to try to get my knees back in order. And I was doing squats, but I just stopped. And, yeah, I want to change. I want to change for me. And that's the best part of this. Like, Akamura and I have a great, stable relationship. She doesn't care what I look like. I don't care what she looks like. I'm still very attracted to her. She's attracted to me. It's nice. We don't have to do this to impress anybody. But I'm doing it for me. And that's the best thing to do it for. Because you're more interested in, or you're generally going to be more committed to something that you are doing for yourself just to do it for yourself. And that's what I want to do. No pressure, no anything. And if all that happens is I lose a few pounds and maybe get a little bit of my flexibility back, that's still a net positive, man. And I can feel my voices going, so I don't know how much longer we can go. I wanted to keep going until... I wanted to keep going until we, ran out of lifespan here, but I also don't want to completely stress out my throat. So I may wind up calling this sooner than I planned. So far I'm okay, but I'm feeling the pain right now, right here, especially, well, like right here on the sides of my throat. I'm starting to feel it. Akamura gave me a heart symbol behind me. Aw, you're so cute, Akamura. You're so cute. I want to pat your little face. She's adorable. She has enlisted some help in the tax office in the form of positivity vegetables. Which are like, it's a little yarn figure. Do I have, where's Cutie Corn? Cutie Corn's here. So it's something like this. This is Cutie Corn. See him? There's Cutie Corn, being all cutie and corny. But the ones that she has are little potatoes and a corn. Not like a candy corn, but just a corn. An ear of corn. And they're holding little signs that say things like, "You've got this," and, you know, I wanted to wish you luck, but I'm a potato, so here's a sign instead, or something like that. And, They sit with her in the back and help her process tax returns. It's very cute. Akamura kind of wobbles between pronouns. Generally, I call Akamura she. Akamura uses male pronouns on Facebook. I almost said FaceTime. You use all three? Yeah, it kind of... So Akamura is gender fluid, so she kind of feels different depending on the day and the hormone spikes or lulls or, you know, whatever is going in Akamura land. I generally say she. Because that's how I know her. Like, I have personal trouble making that shift in my brain sometimes. So I tend to stick with whatever pronoun I met the and Akamura is... I mean, as far as our relationship is concerned, Akamura is not a cis female, but biological female, so I tend to say she. Yes, Akamura is an Akamura. She is above gender. Thank you very much for the donation, Holly, with the sticker that says keep it up and a thing that looks like it could be a Monster Ranger? Monster? That's a bear? Oh, a pear. It's a weightlifting... Oh, that's a headband it's wearing. I thought that was a mouth. I'm like, what the fuck am I looking at? Why is the mouth above the eyeballs? Is that a frickin' spore monster? Okay, it's fine. I'm not crazy, you're crazy. Let's get life to 200 and then we'll figure out the next thing. Ugh. Okay. I took some Dayquil before the start of the show, and I think it's starting to wear off now. I still don't think we're ready for the official, but you know what? Let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. Jaren says, is there a preference for the pronoun for the Akamura from the fans? Akamura says no. There is no preference. So, Akamura is just Akamura. I like the idea of that. You are beyond gender. You are above and beyond gender. She is just the Akamura, who Akamuras her way, their way, his way to Akamura-ing around the town. What's really interesting about the Akamura is she's made a hell of a journey the last few years, because she would... There's a particular name she goes by, her preferred given name, but she's kind of softened on that, especially because a lot of people don't know it. And so, like, in the tax office, she goes by her birth name, but now it makes her comfortable to say it, because it used to bother her. But now she's comfortable with it. And I think that's part of, like... Okay, I'm not going to blow myself, especially not on YouTube. I'd have to go to Pornhub for that. Oops, I said the P word. Anyway, I'm not going to blow myself, but I think one of the reasons why she likes me, and I don't just mean romantically, I mean just as a person, is part of this journey for her has been understanding the way her body and her brain and her bits function. Like, because as a child, she didn't have that. You know, there's plenty of horror stories about the people who are trans growing up or just, I mean, anything in the LGBTQ rainbow, who was not given the room or the time to figure themselves out. And that's usually what leads to the resentment and shit. So, you know, when we had initially met and she was learning about herself and the whole topic of gender fluidity and everything came up, she had questioned whether she was trans also. And we had several frank discussions, like, that if she decided to become, or to transition outwardly presenting as a male, I would support her, them, him, as much as I could, but that would be the end of our romantic relationship because I am a straight, cisgendered, heterosexual dude. You know, I would still support her to the end of the earth, but I don't think that is a line I could cross because I have zero romantic inclination toward other men. And so I wouldn't say that scared her or worried her. In fact, it was sort of the opposite because I was like, you know, take the time and figure yourself out. But I'm also not going to surprise you. You know, I'm a very straightforward person. So I'm like, if you are this, then I sort of can't be fully that. But I gave her the room to figure it out. And I've always given her the room to, you know, just be herself and be the Akamura. And I believe that is what a lot of LGBTQ plus people need. And even cis people need that. Sometimes you just need to leave people alone and let them be who they are and figure shit out, and then they become normal, well-adjusted individuals. What a goddamn shock. So, you know, I want to say I helped her out, because I saved her, sort of, from a situation. It makes me sound like a white knight. I don't mean it that way, but she was in a bad situation with her home, and I opened my home to her. So she was able to kind of function as a human being and learn, and now she's 30 and she's got a pretty good idea of who she is. So, you know, that's all I can ask for, and I hope she's happy. Anyway, enough of that. Ledge says normal? I don't understand this word. Yeah, me neither. I'm a goddamn gaming YouTuber. I don't know much about normality either. I make my living talking into a microphone while looking at sentient walls getting shot by hot pixies. You always have those moments where you just take a step back and you listen to yourself and you're like, what is my life? Right now, my life is making the ears of a hot, cute pixie girl bleed. Why does that gel look so deformed? That was a good question. I didn't know what its subtype was, but I wasn't paying attention either. I was just talking. The problem with this moveset with Wonder is that I'm kind of locked into one strategy. I don't particularly care for it. Had I known that models have basically no other intelligence attacks, I probably would have gone hard power and ignored it. But now I'm at the point where I overcommitted, and Wonder is too old. Wonder is too old for me to do a hard change to his training regimen. First time I've seen or heard that. He missed, so that was probably a good thing. That ate up 50 of his guts. Will. So he doesn't really have a lot going on for himself right now. Unless bite hits. That's still hard enough that I need to worry. Oh, never mind. That was a solid chunk of damage. He doesn't have a lot of defense. Yeah. So as long as we're not hit too hard, we'll be okay. I still like 70% as my cutoff, so really I should probably be spamming, but this is alright. Okay, now we can spam them. Spam, 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 spam. Boo, says the crowd. Okay, I'll take it. Not a knockout, but definitely a win. The sound wave I'm using is the Cecil voice. Every time I do an attack, it's just hi, 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 ah, hi. Yeah, that'd make anyone bleed. Oh, shit. Including me, because I hurt my throat. Oh. Okay, no more Cecil voice the rest of the episode. Oh. Good God. Oof, it's hot. Taking off my jacket. Ugh. Doesn't even look like anything changed because it was just black on black. Ugh. Okay. Alright, could you... Okay, with the accuracy and the shit. Alright, let's stop that shit immediately. Alright, I need to just keep a distance until I'm ready to attack. If he gets too close, I'll attack, but... Okay, stop, douche. Would you please? Now I don't have a choice. I have to spam him because I got nothing left. Oh, God. This isn't good. Oh, crap. What's the... Okay, X is the push. I'm used to it being square. Wow, that's actually a really good strategy. He's guts bleeding me. Or will bleeding. Whatever. He's hitting me with moves that don't allow me to attack. And that was smart. He kept me at a distance so I couldn't get the final attack off. That was good strategy. I'm upset, but he got me good with tactics. 2 losses. I don't think... Let's see, are we tied? No, Saran is ahead of us. So this one might come down to the wire, but that's okay. We're doing alright. And I'm looking at the clock. We've been streaming for just under 2 hours. And I do believe I should call it here, only because my throat is a little damaged, and I don't want to completely destroy myself. So, I was hoping to get through Wonder's lifespan, but I think we're going to stop after this tournament. I also want to practice Super Adventure Island 2. Part of the reason I want to redo it is that was back when I wasn't doing heavy editing. So my episodes were almost like streams, where I would turn on the camera and then just go. But with Super Adventure Island 2, it's a Metroidvania, and I was taking notes while playing it, so I would stop and take a note and then keep going. And I want to play a little bit better than that. I mean, that's better presentation if I either know it so well I can just go, or if I edit around it, because if I do that, then I'll probably beat the game in 2 hours, so 4 episodes, that'd be great. So I want to do a little practice with Super Adventure Island 2. Super Adventure Island 2 is weird because there are very many games where I want to get good, like so good at them that I memorize it. And you really can't do that with modern games because modern games are too large generally. Unless you're a speedrunner, and I've never really been a speedrunner at anything. But Super Adventure Island 2 is such a great game for me. Like, it's just a good childhood game, and it's fun and short and easy, that I kind of want to play it enough times that I can memorize it. Because I've got some games from my childhood memorized, like Super Mario Bros. 3 I've got memorized, Super Mario World I have memorized. I used to have Mario RPG and Super Metroid memorized, but those are gone from my brain now. So, just, I don't know, man. I've been feeling a little nostalgic. But I did realize the way my Earthbound stream was. Oh, yeah, I love Earthbound. That is one I have memorized. I realized the other day that the way I think about 1994 is the way in 1994 my parents thought about 1964. 30 years ago. What the fuck happened to time? So, I can see why YouTube and the gaming scene is a little less into the retro games now, because that's so retro at this point. It'd be like playing Pong in the 90s. Or not even, because Pong was only like, what, 25 years old at that point? So, it's weird. But I want to play Super Adventure Island 2 for me. So, it is what it is. And that's what I will be doing. I will play games for me, especially when I'm just trying to kill some time until the end of tax season. Okay, we did lose to Suron. That kind of sucks, but I think we placed second. Yes, we did. And we're at maximum fame. I mean, I can't argue with it, especially since I'm kind of playing outside of my usual... no, I'm not going to encourage you. Since I'm playing outside of my usual tactics... and I'm kind of going against type since I'm using a very magic-heavy monster for a very physical set of moves. It's a little tough, but it's fine. I'm learning. So I guess that will do it for today. Shut up, card. Hold on. Wait. No. Hold on. Shut up. No. Oh, speaking of voices. I do have, once we're out of tax season, we're going to be revisiting Ogre Battle 64 probably. And I have a little project in mind that I've had some custom artwork for a while. I'm not going to say what it is because I want it to be a little bit of a surprise. But I have a feeling it's going to be a hot series, or at least hotter than usual for what I do around the channel. So stay subscribed to that. But anyway, I had a ton of fun. We're going to keep playing some Monster Rancher. Dot Hack will hopefully return next week. If not, it'll be the week after, or maybe middle of the week. I don't know. It depends when I can get some episodes done. But I feel pretty good. I'm going to just go rest my throat. I hope you all have a good night. Stream Pong on the original hardware? No. Wonder if I could even capture that shit. Well, let me get my pre-roll. No, not my intro sting ready. Okay, there we go. For once, I'm actually ready to do the full closing. So, if you enjoyed it, hit that subscribe down there. Also, the video links have been updated. I am on Blue Sky. I am on X. I am on Facebook. I am on Twitter. That is X. I am on Patreon, PayPal, and Amazon. Discord. That was the one I was missing. Check the links for all of that, especially Discord, which Ledge has just posted in the chat. Hang on a bit longer. There's about 45 days left of tax season, and then I will be back to full strength. Thank you all very much for watching. I will see you again soon for another stream. Bye, everyone. Have a good night, and thank you for the patience while I get through taxes. It won't be much longer.